Now to the latest on the reaction to President Biden's performance in last week's debate. The president is ramping up his efforts to show he is fit to serve again. As ABC's Rachel Scott reports, some Democrats are calling for him to step aside.
This morning, as Democrats question whether President Biden should move forward with his campaign, the president is trying to explain what exactly happened on that debate stage. At a fundraiser in Virginia, the president saying he wasn't very smart for traveling internationally ahead of the debate, telling donors he, quote, almost fell asleep on stage. Some in the room laughing. The president adding, it's not an excuse, but an explanation. The president traveled to Europe twice in June, but he returned back to the United States 12 days before the debate. And sources say during his debate prep at Camp David, advisors blocked out time in the schedule for rest. For days, the White House has blamed a cold, not the president's travel schedule, insisting it was just one bad night. But some Democrats aren't buying it.
It's really not just a bad night. It is a situation that has to be addressed.
Now the first Democratic member of Congress, Lloyd Doggett of Texas, coming forward to say the president should step aside.
I salute President Biden. I just feel that it's time for him to step aside if we are to be able to protect what he allowed us to gain in 2020, which was a victory for democracy. But he delivered us from Trump then. He could be delivering us to Trump this year.
Sources tell ABC News a second lawmaker, Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia, was planning to urge Biden to withdraw. But senior Democrats talked him out of it. Even some of Biden's closest allies, like former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, calling the questions about the president's mental fitness legitimate.
I think it's a legitimate question to say, is this an episode or is this a condition?
So we asked the White House.
Pelosi said it's a legitimate question to ask if this is an episode or is this is a condition. Which one is it?
Well, what I can tell you is that he had a cold and a bad night. I would not see this as an episode. I would see this as what it was and what we believe it to be, which is it was a bad night.
Some Democrats now casting doubt that Biden can win in November.
Truth, I think, is that Biden is going to lose to Trump. I know that's difficult, but I think the damage has been done by that debate.
And another ally, Congressman Jim Clyburn, said Biden should stay in the race, but if he drops out, Democrats should rally around Vice President Kamala Harris.
I will support her if he were to step aside.